Well, it is a wet weekend for us in Wisconsin. Chris is tracking showers and thunderstorms in his alert day forecast. And grocery stores are working overtime to keep their employees and shoppers safe this weekend. We have the very latest on the coronavirus right now.
This is News 3 Now this morning.
Well, good morning, and thanks for starting your day with us here on News 3 Now. It's Saturday, March 28th. I'm Keely Arthur, in with meteorologist Chris Reese. Chris, it's good to see you. This is a stressful time, and I, enjoy our time together. You always brighten my day. Day not going to be so bright, though. A little rainy, right?
We are seeing the showers and thunderstorms as we go through today. We'll watch to see if we manage to get any sunshine later on this afternoon. If we do, that doesn't exactly work well in our favor, but I'm not expecting the warm front to truly make it this far north. This is a look outside right now. Yes, it is indeed raining again here in south central Wisconsin. Now, the heavier rain, that was overnight. We are now dealing with more so light showers, but we're going to be paying attention to the south and west very closely as we go throughout the day. Already we're seeing some showers and thunderstorms that raced from Iowa. Those are now moving throughout parts of central Missouri. Those will move into Illinois, and we're also going to be watching for the potential of severe thunderstorms throughout parts of the area as well. Now, the greatest threat for severe storms, that's going to be across parts of central and northern Illinois. That is where tornadoes and the large hail are going to be most likely, but we do have a chance to see perhaps some large hail this afternoon here in Madison as well. That would be isolated if it happens, but nonetheless the chance is there, and that's why I want to tell you about it. 43 is our temperature right now. We'll actually stay in the 40s for a good portion of the day, and then later on this evening, that's when temperatures will spike into the 50s. So we're going to be warmer perhaps later on towards 7 or 8 o'clock than we will be pretty much all day long.
Okay, and we were saying, kind of a blessing in disguise. It can, when it's nice out, it can be so tempting to go outside, and now Dane County officials are saying really stay inside at all costs.
Cuddle up. Get a book or something.
Watch a movie.
I like to turn on the fireplace on Netflix and listen to music.
That's a good idea. I like that.
So there are plenty of options out there for folks to stay indoors and just be with family.
Giving us some good tips and the weather. Thank you so much, Chris.
My pleasure.
Well, Wisconsin now has more than 900 confirmed cases of coronavirus. 16 people have died, including one person in Sauk County, and then earlier this week, one person in Dane County. Now, Dane County officials are cautioning people to only leave home this weekend if they must. Dane County residents received a public safety alert on their cell phones Friday from the Dane County Emergency Operations Center. The message said anyone who has left their home should, quote, assume you were exposed to COVID-19. Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway said the virus doesn't spread itself, people spread it. She says the consequences of your actions could be the difference between life and death. Meanwhile, more than 100,000 Americans have now been infected with the coronavirus as the new $2 trillion aid package became law. That grim milestone comes as the national death toll surpassed 1,500 people. President Trump signed this stimulus package to tackle the health and economic fallout from the pandemic. It's the largest emergency aid package in U.S. history, and the package provides hundreds of billions of dollars to businesses, both big and small, and delivers immediate financial relief to hospitals. It also gives up to $1,200 directly to most working Americans. Most Americans will receive the money via direct deposit because the IRS already has that information on file from your tax return.
And for those people, 80% of all tax filers, it'll go automatically to your bank. They won't have to know where you lived. For other people, it will be mailed. So if you've moved recently, the most important thing is to tell the post office to give them a forwarding address. Although you can also send in a form. You could do that in the next few days. Send in a form to the IRS, an address change form.
So any person who is single and makes less than $75,000 and any married couple making less than $150,000 is eligible for that $1,200 payment. The professor who you heard speaking there says retired people on Social Security will also receive checks. You can find that full interview on how the stimulus package affects you on channel3000.com. Well, if you need a ride to get essential groceries or maybe to a medical appointment this weekend, Union Cab says it is still providing 24/7 service. According to a release, the company is working with public health officials and following a detailed plan to prevent the spread of COVID-19. That includes drivers sanitizing door handles and frequently touched areas between each ride. At the beginning and end of shifts, the cabs are also thoroughly sanitized with hospital-grade disinfectant. Gun and ammo sales are up across the country during the coronavirus pandemic. CNN reports we haven't seen a demand like this since the eve of the 2016 election. In Green Bay, store owners are stressing the need for gun safety.
We've had a big influx of new customers, first-time gun buyers. It's been quite a bit new people as opposed to our regulars that come in.
Anytime we sell somebody a gun, we go through it with them and make sure that they understand all of the safety features of it. They understand how to take care of it so that it can perform for them for years to come.
Due to social distancing requirements, they've had to restructure their classes, but they are still running concealed carry classes that teach gun safety and law, including what you can and can't do to protect yourself with a gun. Well, more local news now. If you're going to the market, well, you might want to think again. Dane County's late winter market at the Garver Feed Mill is closed indefinitely due to COVID-19. You can still get your fresh produce, though. The market just launched its all-new local food pickup on Tuesdays and Thursdays. People can visit the Dane County Farmers Market website for a list of the farmers participating and their products. You can pre-order and then pay online. Then on Tuesday and Thursday, there will be a drive-up and pedestrian pickup lane.
For the foreseeable future, we can say that there won't be, again, markets as we know it, because they're just not safe for the public or for our vendors to have that many social interactions.
Farmers are also launching home delivery systems where people can order their products and farmers will drop them off at the door. The outdoor market was scheduled to reopen in just 3 weeks, but with this week's safer at home order still in effect, that is just no longer the case. Meanwhile, if you're heading to the grocery store this weekend, you'll feel a little bit safer knowing stores statewide are taking new precautions to help keep their customers and employees healthy. When customers check out at Cowley's, Piggly Wiggly in Milton and Edgerton, they'll be greeted by a cashier through a glass barrier. Owner Jason Coley says the barriers were installed to provide more protection and prevent the further spread of COVID-19. So far, they say the barriers have been met with a positive response.
A nice barrier, so like if either one feels more protected while they're here, that's our goal at least, so to do everything we can for both.
Store owners say the barriers may become a permanent fixture in stores even after the pandemic to help ensure future protection from illness. Well, the virus has many of us feeling pretty helpless, but there are ways that you can pitch in. If you're looking for some ways to help during this time, the River Food Pantry is actively searching for volunteers. The pantry is still providing grocery delivery for families as well as mobile lunch programs for students while they're out of school. Pantry leaders are asking anyone who is under the age of 60 and interested in helping out to visit riverfoodpantry.org to sign up for a shift. And here's another way you can help those on the front lines of the virus. Local hospitals like UW Health are in dire need of personal protective equipment. That includes things like masks, respirators, hand sanitizer, and certain types of gowns. If you're able to help, you can find a list of the most needed items at coronavirus.uwhealth.org and just print off a donation form from that website, then bring the items to the UW Health South Park Street Clinic. A Sun Prairie woman is using her artistic skills to bring some joy to her close-knit neighborhood. With the help of her husband and kids, pop art business owner Dawn Farango started decorating her lawn with balloon sculptures just a couple of days ago. She says she wanted to do something with her free time that would lift everybody's spirits.
We'll be sitting in the living room and see cars come by, and all of a sudden they slow down, and every once in a while a kiddo will get out of the car and run around all the balloons, and it's super cute to see.
Farango says she first started twisting balloons in high school and has been doing it now for 25 years. You can tell she looks like a pro. She also says she will keep adding to the colorful display and rotating pieces on her lawn for as long as she is stuck at home, hoping to put a smile on as many faces as she can. Well, this will put a smile on your face. Take a look at this, an act of kindness at the Monona Pick and Save. The sign says, "Please take one loaf of bread as a thank you from a very generous customer." Employees say the customer is a regular who wanted to give back to her community. Well, time right now, 8:09, and we didn't even have a chance for our brackets to get busted this year, but you can still get your March Madness fix this weekend, even if the outcomes of the games likely won't come as a surprise. We'll explain ahead. And you are taking a live look over the Capitol. Chris is tracking your forecast. Stay with us.
Download the Channel 3000 app today.
Let's be honest. Quitting smoking is hard. Like quitting every Monday hard. Quitting feels so big. So try making it smaller, and you'll be surprised at how easily starting small can lead to something big. Start stopping with Nicorette.
Big insurance companies often use their size to take advantage of injured people making a claim. At Havish, & Rotier, we don't think this is fair. So we've built our personal injury law practice to do everything possible to level the playing field. Because it shouldn't be about who's the biggest. It should be about what's right. Havish, & Rotier. We fight for what's right.
If it's time for a change in your bath area, Mad City Baths makes it easy in as little as one day. From traditional baths and walk-in tubs to the popular tub-to-shower conversion with premium wall colors and patterns like Canyon Rock, Sierra Sand, and more. Mad City Baths is Wisconsin's #1 ranked remodeler. Don't wait to call. Act now to score big savings during our Slam Dunk sale. Receive 67% off installation on a new bath or shower with no payments and no interest for 18 months. Plus a bonus, $500 in Mad City cash to use towards your purchase. Now that's a slam dunk. And call during this program for a free $50 restaurant.com gift card with your in-home estimate. Throughout Madison and South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466.
Keep your wood floors looking their best with any of Surgenian's 3 hassle-free, dustless, and eco-friendly systems. Options include deep cleaning, clean screen and recoat, or dust-free sanding. Restore your wood floors today. Local, sustainable Surgenians.
At Hy-Vee, we're doing everything we can to make your life easier, healthier, and happier, and save you money with this week's Hy-Vee hot deals. Red seedless grapes, just 98 cents a pound. Buckley Farms frozen boneless, skinless chicken breasts, only $4.97. Jimmy Dean bacon, just $1.99. And Hy-Vee natural cheese slices, 2 for only $5. Continue to count on low prices, hot deals, and more, only at Hy-Vee.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Well, if you've been focused on the weather for the past couple of days, you've heard meteorologists all around the country essentially talking about that threat for severe weather that is existing across parts of the Midwest as we go through today. Most of that is going to be well south of us. We're talking parts of the western suburbs of Chicago through the Quad Cities over down towards Peoria, having the strongest threat for the showers and the thunderstorms, but even across southern Wisconsin, we're going to be watching that very closely. The lower threat occurs just towards towards the north. Once you get up towards Westfield and then begin to work your way down towards the Dells, you're under a marginal risk for severe weather. That's level 1 out of the 5 levels. Once you get towards Sauk City and down towards the state line, including Madison and Beloit, we are under a slight risk. That is level 2 out of the 5. And I'll go ahead and tell you, we're not really concerned about tornadoes. That threat is extremely low. Even the damaging wind threat is also low. What we're going to be looking for is that potential for quarter-sized hail or greater. And once again, we're talking about Sauk City, Portage, and Poynette, down through Madison and over towards the state line with the greatest chance to see some of the hail out there. Now, in the meantime, we had some showers and thunderstorms come through earlier. Things are more so quiet now, but I'm watching a couple of showers really throughout Dane County. Cottage Grove down through Stoughton, you're getting a shower perhaps closer towards downtown. A small shower is passing through. Then Cross Plains to Mount Horeb, you're going to see another small shower passing through. And we'll see more of these as we head into the afternoon and evening as well. I want to go ahead and show you the full setup. We have a warm front down towards the south that's continuing to push its way northward. And I'll go ahead and tell you, this warm front is actually further north than we expected it to be at this time. So if that trend continues, we might actually end up a little bit warmer in our temperatures later on this afternoon. But we'll continue to watch this warm front work its way towards the north as we move through the afternoon. And then with the storm system approaching, this is going to be what's responsible for bringing the showers and thunderstorms our direction. And you'll notice multiple rounds of the showers and thunderstorms pretty much all afternoon long, but it's the evening ones that I'll be watching very closely. So here's future track. At 1 o'clock, we'll see some showers of thunderstorms. These could be on the stronger side, but it's the showers of thunderstorms that come our direction, say after 6:30, especially south and west of us. Those are the ones that I expect to have the best potential to bring some hail our way. Then those move on out of here. Temperatures begin to fall down into the 40s. We'll see some light showers and some cooler temperatures around as we head into tomorrow. Then the sunshine returns for your Monday. We'll see multiple days of sunshine as we go through the week ahead. A little rain chance on Thursday, more sunshine Friday and Saturday, and we'll watch next Sunday and Monday for another chance of some rain. But right now, if we can get through the bumpy, turbulent forecast of today, it'll be smooth sailing.
I honestly have gotten to the point where I don't even care what the weather is. It's literally the one thing that coronavirus isn't impacting. Mother Nature is still stronger than coronavirus, so I love any weather.
Weather is the one sense of normalcy. The joke is, you know, it's all coronavirus. Oh, let's go to the weather. So we'll try to keep it as normal as we can.
Awesome. Thank you, Chris.
My pleasure.
Well, the spring storms have many baseball fans wondering when the 2020 season will actually start. MLB owners have now completed an agreement reached between MLB and the Players Union in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Reports say the players and the league agreed the 2020 MLB season won't begin until there are no bans on mass gatherings that limit the ability to play in front of fans. There are no travel restrictions, and medical experts determine that playing the games will not pose a risk to the health of teams and fans. Now, this agreement came after nearly 2 weeks of morning to night negotiations. And the 2020 NFL Draft will go on as scheduled despite the pandemic. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell sent a memo to all 32 teams saying the draft will begin on April 23rd and go through the 25th. All of the fans' events will be canceled. The draft is expected to be televised on ESPN and the NFL Network. While the fate of the NFL season is unknown, the Packers are making some moves. Green Bay signed kick returner and running back Tyler Ervin to a one-year contract worth a little over $1 million with the green and gold. He played 4 games for the Pack last season and was effective in the return game. This year's NCAA basketball tournament was called off due to COVID-19. But to fill the void, a reminder, CBS is airing classic March Madness games. You can catch 3 more national championships from the 80s and the 90s this afternoon right here on News 3. And following these games, we want to let you know that News 3 Now is offering extra viewing of the weekly TV Mass this weekend. In addition to the regular 6 a.m. Mass on Sunday, it will be shown again at 5 and 6:30 p.m. tonight. This comes as most churches throughout the state and country are now having to find other ways to deliver Mass, and some churches are making their services virtual, delivering them over on YouTube, Facebook Live, and their own websites. Reverend Larry Bakke says whatever the method, it's just important to pray right now.
In a very particular time of this pandemic throughout our country and our world, it's the most powerful thing that we can do is to pray hard.
If you want to be able to watch this, but maybe you can't, we will have it up on our website as well. We are looking ahead to some exciting news from the world of entertainment, and new shows and musicals are on their way. You can watch them without having to leave your home. Plus, there are several shows and movies to check out this weekend, and Will is sharing his big picks just ahead.
When we face adversity, we find a way through it. It's about taking care of each other. It's the small parts that make a big difference. At Chevy, we promise to do ours. We're offering Chevy owners complimentary OnStar Crisis Assist services and Wi-Fi data. If you need a new Chevy, interest-free financing for 84 months with deferred payments for 120 days on many of our most popular models. You may even shop online and take delivery at home. It's just our way of doing our part.
For most patients that have sensitivity, it's very common to have a gum health concern as well. If you have sensitive teeth, you probably aren't going to brush your teeth as effectively because it causes pain. And if you see blood, you should do something about it. You know, I talk to dentists every day, and they're able to recommend one product, New Sensodyne Sensitivity and Gum, to address both conditions at the same time. If we only treat one versus the other, the patient's mouth is never going to be where it needs to be. It's really good dentistry to be able to recommend one product for patients that can address two conditions.
At US Cellular, we're building a powerful new 5G network that breaks down barriers. Because it's only fair that you get uninterrupted service, so you can work without obstacles and stream without disruptions. 5G, now available in Wisconsin. Unlimited data starts at $30 a month. It's the best value in wireless. Switch today for just $30 a month with 4 lines. US Cellular. Choose fair.
1 in 3 adults has difficulty getting in and out of the bathtub. So let Mad City Baths transform your old bath into an easy access walk-in tub or a custom tub to shower conversion. With walk-in and barrier-free designs, it's your ticket to safer bathing.
Well, I don't have to step over the tub, and I never was able to take a bath in the tub anyway, because I can't get down there and get back up. So the shower is great.
Call Mad City Baths now during our Slam Dunk Sale. Receive 67% off installation with no payments and no interest for 18 months. You'll get the bonus $500 in Mad City cash. Plus, call during this program for the free $50 Restaurant.com gift card with your in-home estimate. Call 608-729-4466.
Feed your family for less with Hy-Vee Mealtime. Delicious meals to go that feed a family of 4 for just $19.99. That's just $5 a person. Get a lasagna dinner with breadsticks or cheese bread and a 2-liter of Coke. Or a chicken Alfredo dinner with breadsticks or cheese bread and Coke. Hy-Vee Chinese with 4 entrees, rice, egg rolls, crab rangoon, and Coke. Or 2 family-sized pizzas, breadsticks, or cheese bread and Coke. Make mealtime easy with Hy-Vee Mealtime to go.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at what is trending this morning. With movie theaters closed, more people are turning on their TVs. And HBO has a new limited series to offer right around the corner. It's called The Third Day. The 6-part miniseries starring Jude Law is split into 2 parts, summer and winter, and chronicles a man and woman's arrival on the island at different points in time. The Third Day premieres on HBO on May 11th. And for streamers, we're getting a new look at the trailer for Ozark Season 3. Jason Bateman and Laura Linney are back as Marty and Wendy Bird in the Netflix crime drama. This season, the couple struggles over how to repair their marriage and how to manage their newest money-making endeavor, a casino. Season 3 of Ozark is now available on Netflix. But no need to wait to watch something great this weekend. Here are Will Loper's picks and his 3 things to watch.
Newly streaming this week on Hulu is the critically acclaimed romantic drama Portrait of a Lady on Fire.
Vous allez devoir la peindre sans que les sache.
Il pense que vous êtes une compagne de promenade pour quelques jours.
A painter is asked to paint the portrait of a woman to be married, but as the two find themselves pretty much stuck together in a house with each other, they begin to fall in love.
Quand vous êtes embarrassé, vous mordez vos lèvres. Vraiment. Quand vous êtes troublé, vous respirez par la bouche.
Portrait of a Lady on Fire is available to stream on Hulu now.
J'ai un nouveau sentiment. Le regret.
They're walking into a trap. Your orders are to deliver a message, calling off tomorrow morning's attack.
New on home video this week is the film 1917.
We need to keep moving! Come on!
The 3 Oscar-winning movie is shot to look like it's one long take, follows 2 soldiers as they must deliver a crucial message to another squadron.
If you don't get there in time, we will lose 1,600 men. Your brother among them. Good luck.
1917 is available to rent or buy on digital or home video now.
We really want to put the future of the company in Tommy's hands.
Finally, this week marks the 25-year anniversary of the movie Tommy Boy.
Hey, why are you pumping any gas?
They're all out. They only got diesel. Better go to the next station.
What'd you do?
Chris Farley must travel across the country selling brake pads in order to keep his family auto parts plant open, and gets into all sorts of hijinks along the way with David Spade.
Now let's see what happens when you're driving with the other guy's brake pads. You're driving along, truck tire. I can't stop! No, I can't feel my legs. In comes a meat wagon. All because you want to save a couple extra pennies. And to me, it doesn't.
Get out. Now.
1995's Tommy Boy is available to rent or buy everywhere now. Happy watching. Those are the 3 things you need to watch, and this is Will Loper for News 3 Now this morning.
Well, although she's not a celebrity yet, we wanted to share a story to make you smile. A woman in Buffalo, New York is mixing science and rap to spread a message.
Lights off, wipe it down, Clorox, wipe it. It's a virus with a corona, a crown like a queen. Spreads around in crowds, affects human beings.
That's actually really funny. She goes by Raven the Science Maven, and she's currently pursuing a PhD in science education at the University of Buffalo. Her video is going viral online, changing the lyrics to a popular rap song.
Everything I do, I just try to do it for the good of, like, to better humanity, you know? So I never really have too many expectations when I put something out. I just hope that it reaches at least one person. And in this case, it's reached like hundreds of thousands of people.
Raven says her work is meant to be an outlet for information, but also an inspiration to promote diversity in the field of science. Well, a half hour of news is ahead on News 3 Now. Next, we'll keep you updated on the very latest numbers from health officials regarding the coronavirus as it spreads across the country and in our state. Plus, many people are looking for new hobbies as they quarantine in their homes. How one industry is capitalizing on that. We'll be right back.
When we face adversity, we find a way through it. It's about taking care of each other. It's the small parts that make a big difference. At Chevy, we promise to do ours. We're offering Chevy owners complimentary OnStar Crisis Assist services and Wi-Fi data. If you need a new Chevy, interest-free financing for 84 months with deferred payments for 120 days on many of our most popular models. You may even shop online and take delivery at home. It's just our way of doing our part.
Sunroom savings season is here. Four Seasons has great solutions to beat the backyard blues and save 20 to 30%. Everything from decks and pergolas to screen rooms, porch conversions, patio rooms, sunrooms, and our new life room with retractable screens are on sale now. Let CoolView show you how to tame your backyard and improve your lifestyle. Call for a free backyard survey, design, and quote.
Get a new view from CoolView.
The Our Home is the training ground for her dreams policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Do you take daily prescription pain medications, but they don't help enough? Do you want more options to better manage chronic pain? University of Wisconsin-Madison STAMP Study offers free, safe, therapeutic programs to address chronic pain. The programs occur once a week for 8 weeks and pays up to $340. Call 608-212-6902 today. Again, that's 608-212-6902.
It's very nice. It's updated, and it has a very easy to use aspect to it.
It's great. It works. I can't say any more than that. You know, it fits my lifestyle, and that's what I needed.
Join thousands of satisfied customers here at Mad City Baths with our affordable bathroom updates. You'll be amazed at the difference one day can make. See the before and now the after with custom colors and patterns from Arctic ice to white travertine and more. You'll save a lot of money now during our slam dunk sale. Receive 67% off installation with no payments and no interest for 18 months, plus a bonus $500 in Mad City cash to use towards your purchase. And be sure you call during this program for the free gift with your in-home estimate. Dial 608-729-4466.
This is News 3 Now This Morning.
Good morning. It is March 28th. I'm Keely Arthur. We're going to get a check on the weather with Chris in just a second. But first, Wisconsin now has more than 900 confirmed cases of coronavirus. 16 people have died, including one person in Sauk, and then earlier this week, one over in Dane County. Meanwhile, overnight, the number of Americans infected with the coronavirus has surpassed 100,000. And the new $2 trillion aid package is law. President Trump signed the stimulus package to tackle the health and economic fallout from the pandemic. The package provides hundreds of billions to businesses, both big and small, and delivers immediate financial relief to hospitals. It also gives up to $1,200 directly to most working Americans. Now, Dane County officials are cautioning people to only leave home this weekend if they are absolutely in need of going outside. The Dane County Emergency Operations Center says anyone who has left their home should, quote, assume you were exposed to COVID-19. Madison Mayor Satcher Rhodes Conway said the virus doesn't spread itself. People are the ones who spread it. She says the consequences of your actions could be the difference between life and death. And with churches closed across the state once again this weekend, we want to let you know that News 3 Now is offering extra viewing for weekly TV masses starting tonight. In addition to the regular 6 a.m. mass on Sunday, it will be showing today at 5 and 6:30 p.m. Bishop Donald Hine is offering the service this weekend. And switching gears to meteorologist Chris Reese. And Chris, it is feeling like spring.
Feeling like spring, looking like spring. It may even sound like spring with some showers and thunderstorms a little bit later on this afternoon. Now, of course, things are damp outside this morning. You see the water droplets that we have here on our station camera, and radar shows you those showers and even thunderstorms as they move through. But now things are starting to quiet down just a little bit, but that is for now before we see another round of showers and thunderstorms developing later on this afternoon and evening. We're paying attention to the Midwest as a whole. We have a warm front that's setting up right about in here. That's going to continue to gradually push northward as we go throughout the day. As it does so, here's an area of low pressure that's going to be spinning eastward along that warm front. Showers and thunderstorms will likely begin to blossom over this area, and this is why we do have the risk for severe thunderstorms as well. Parts of eastern Iowa through north central Illinois down towards Peoria, up throughout places such as LaSalle and Davenport could be in for a pretty bumpy day of weather. We're going to watch that for us here in Wisconsin as well, just because we could see some hail if we get some stronger thunderstorms to develop. That's with temperatures being on the cooler side. We'll top out to the upper 40s later on this afternoon, and then later on tonight, we'll see temperatures moving into the 50s.
Okay. A little warm up. Thank you, Chris. Continuing our coronavirus coverage, the Iowa County Health Department has made the decision to stop reporting daily numbers of confirmed cases. Officials say they're making this shift because the county is experiencing community spread, and they say there are more cases than they're able to confirm with lab tests. They're asking residents to stop focusing on the positive cases and emphasize that you could be unknowingly transmitting the virus even if you don't have symptoms. And the city of Middleton says it's consolidating all polling locations on April 7th, rather, due to a vast reduction in available poll workers. City officials are working with the Middleton Cross Plains School District to host voting for all wards 1 through 22, all at Cromrie Middle School. Parking will be available in the lot on Donna Drive. If you have any questions, you're asked to contact the City of Middleton's clerk. And with restaurants, bars, and theaters closed, Americans are finding themselves with plenty of time for solitary activities like reading. One bookstore in Washington, D.C. is staying open, offering readers unique access to its shelves, while still being able to have a mindful way to socially distance. Christina Raffini has the story.
From the sidewalk outside, Capitol Hill Books looks like most of the shops on this street. Closed.
So what's up the stairs?
So on the second level, we have all of our fiction and poetry.
But if customers make an appointment and use the mandatory gloves and hand sanitizer, they can have all 3 floors and thousands of volumes to themselves.
Basically, they can own the bookstore for an hour.
Something like that, yeah. We'll set up a 1-hour time block for them to come in and kind of browse the books.
Kyle Burke says he and his co-owners were looking for a way to support their 5 full-time employees during the coronavirus lockdown. The first day private sessions posted, all of them booked out.
Our sales are definitely off a little bit from what they normally would be, but it was just enough to keep us viable.
Like many Washingtonians, Alex Stark and Andrew Lieber have been stuck in their small shared apartment. They say they jumped at a chance to safely go shopping and browse the cluttered, chaotic stacks.
Books can be an incredible learning experience, but also a great way to escape, and that's especially nice when you don't have that much stimulation or access to the outside world.
And with current events reading more like some of the shop's dystopian fiction, employees are also offering a curated quarantine collection, including
Chairman Mao's 4-minute physical fitness plan. Complete with the record.
Have you done Chairman Mao's 4-minute physical fitness plan?
I can't say that I have. I'm not a Maoist.
Are you recommending this exercise while people are in quarantine?
Hey, whatever gets you through the quarantine, I think you should go for.
If communist calisthenics aren't your thing, poetry seems to be a crowd favorite, as are crime novels.
So Walter Mosley, wonderful detective fiction author.
Finally, if you're looking for a tale of someone who successfully survives social distancing,
Count of Monte Cristo.
The main character, Edmond Dantes, is in the Chateau d'If for 6 years by himself.
This is one of those books I was supposed to read in high school and didn't, so.
Definitely the time to read it. You might want to check the last line.
My dear, replied Valentine, has not the Count just told us that all human wisdom is contained in the words?
Wait and hope.
It's pretty apt.
At the end of their hour, Alex and Andrew made an eclectic selection and headed back home, with a backpack full of distractions for whatever comes next.
I worry, but I feel pretty confident that folks are kind of coming together, just kind of supporting each other. It seems like a really difficult time, but I think we'll get through it.
With a few good books to help pass the time in isolation, all that's left to do is wait and hope. For CBS This Morning Saturday, Christina Raffini, Washington.
Time right now, 8:37. March is National Nutrition Month, and with everyone staying inside, it's a great time to reassess your diet. Registered dietitian Tammy Schlitz and her daughter Aria share some insight on how you can do that. We'll be right back.
Tired of mold and mildew in your bath or shower and constantly trying to keep it clean? Then get a new shower installed in as little as 1 day. Call Mad City Baths. We're Wisconsin's #1 ranked remodeler. Our bath and shower designs are non-porous, easy to clean, with colors like almond, sandalwood, white slate, and more. From deep soaker tubs and tub-to-shower conversions to walk-in baths, beat the buzzer on huge savings during our Slam Dunk sale. Receive 67% off installation with no payments and no interest for 18 months, plus $500 in Mad City cash to go towards your purchase. Throughout the greater Madison area, call 608-729-4466. Last chance during this program to get the free $50 Restaurant.com gift card with estimate. Now that's a slam dunk from Mad City Baths.
Better days will take some work. But RAM is more than willing to do our share. We are offering payment assistance and 24/7 support. 0% financing for 84 months with no payments for 90 days. And the option to shop at ram.com. Because for us, reverse isn't an option. RAM, helping you drive forward.
You know, there's just nothing better than a plate of Mama's famous pasta. She doesn't let anybody in there when she's cooking. But her recipe's top secret. When I tell you, just like when I was a kid.
Michelina's. Let Mama feed you.
These days, it's hard to tell the difference between judges and politicians. I'm Jill Karofsky. I'm running for the Supreme Court to stop corruption.
Jill Karofsky, mother of 2, prosecutor, trial court judge.
On the Supreme Court, I'll make decisions based on the law and its impact on real people, not corporate donors.
Jill is supported by law enforcement across Wisconsin for her record as a tough, fair, independent judge. Jill Karofsky for Wisconsin Supreme Court.
We know that many of you are struggling to cope with the news in the world right now. We are too. At News 3 Now, we're taking every precaution we can while still getting you the information you need. We'll find the moments of inspiration as well. More than ever, we have to be there for our friends and family. That's why I'm joining the News 3 Now This Morning team. We've been through tough times before. We'll get through this too, together.
Welcome back. With all this time at home, it can be hard to keep your nutrition on track. Well, I do know that personally. But good news, March is National Nutrition Month. And before these social distancing orders went into effect, our Christina Laurie sat down with a registered dietitian to get some tips.
Welcome back. March is National Nutrition Month, so we decided to bring back one of our favorite nutritionists, registered dietitian Tammy Schultz, and her little training partner in crime, partner in training, Aria. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us. We're excited to be back.
So today we're talking about a really important subject that people often overlook, hunger cues. Why are those important?
Hunger cues are so important. It's the basic, but they have really become kind of overridden at a really young age, and that's why, like, after I had Aria, to be able to kind of witness her progression with that and see her being able to trust her own eating and know when to stop and when she was hungry was really insightful for me as an adult, because I have all that kind of baggage from growing up.
Yeah, and let's talk about some of that baggage, because we were just chatting. I always, growing up, fantastic parents, mom and dad, if you're watching, but they would always say, you know, you have to finish, clear your plate, or you can't leave the dinner table. Is that something that is outdated now?
It really is, and it's a hard one for us to break. And even watching her sometimes, it's just like, I just want her to eat a little bit more, because as a parent, you want them to have the energy they need and all that kind of stuff. But you think about, even as babies, you know, with a bottle, like, we want them to finish the bottle, or we have that last spoon, and we do the airplane thing. But that's really what it's doing, is kind of overriding what their true hunger and satiety signals are, and teaching them at this young age that we need visual cues when to stop eating, as opposed to listening to our body.
So luckily, your daughter Aria has a little superpower. What is your superpower?
So when I am hungry, my tummy feels empty, and
sometimes it starts to hurt, and when my tummy is full, my taste buds turn off and the food tastes really weird.
So what do you do when you start feeling full? Do you stop eating?
Yeah.
You just stop? Even if there's stuff left on your plate?
Yes.
What if what's on your plate is a piece of cake? Do you still stop?
Yeah.
She actually does. She's really good with dessert, and that's where I just sit back and I'm like, man, I wish I could do that.
Yeah, I've never done that. So how did you train her to be like this? How did you give her the superpower?
Well, again, it was just kind of having that knowledge. Yeah, she was born with it. But really, as parents, like, we have to learn that we're just the gatekeepers. I mean, we're in charge of what they eat and how they eat, so making sure that we try to minimize as much distraction as we can at meal times, but also creating structure around meal times. So having breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, supper, and then really in between just trying to offer water. And if they are feeling hungry in between that, you know, you can remind them, like, well, snack's in an hour, or, you know, supper's in an hour, and or vice versa, and saying, okay, you're eating lunch, you know, our next snack probably isn't going to be for another couple hours. Did you get enough? And really let her kind of check in with her tummy and see how it feels and be able to regulate that herself.
And as a mom, how important is it, or is it important at all, to involve your kids in meal planning, choosing what you get to have for a snack? Does Aria get to choose?
Oh, absolutely. We talk about balanced snacks, and sometimes she'll come up and say, you know, she wants a snack, or maybe wants fruit snacks, and I'll just ask her to check in with her tummy. I'm like, well, if you're really truly hungry, then you should probably have a balanced snack. And she's really good at knowing how to do that.
So what are the snacks that you like best, that you would choose?
Fig bars and applesauce.
And you like string cheese, and sometimes you do little meat sticks for some protein.
Protein, because what does protein do for you?
Make you healthy and strong.
Yeah. And what does your brother do? She has a 1.5-year-old brother. What does he do when he's all done eating?
He'll say, all done in sign language in his voice. Or sometimes he'll just throw the food on the ground.
But we don't recommend that, right?
But again, that's as a baby, being able to see, like, he's all done, and we have to trust that rather than me keep offering food to him, because right now, like, he's trusting that. And so as adults, we all have that in us. We all have that superpower. It's just kind of unlearning some of those habits that we were taught at a really young age. And it's one of those things, like, now that we know better, we do better, but at the time, we don't want to waste food, and it does feel wasteful, but we know that it doesn't have to be that way anymore.
And kids can teach us so much. So thank you for coming and teaching us, Aria. It's so fun to have you here. And thank you, Tammy, as
thank you for having us back.
8:45, you're taking a live look over the Capitol. Chris will have your full forecast next on News 3 Now this morning, Saturday. But first, if you have a little kid turning 3 soon, please let us know, and we can share their picture on television. We'll be right back.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Gentle.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you working on?
I've got a 6, 8, and 13-year-old, and it's exhausting. My need is...
Sanctuary?
Sanctuary.
Do you think this would look good in your dad's bathroom?
Ooh, wow. That's the one.
Any color you want, we can mix it or match it.
For one day only, get 10% off with your Lowe's card. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's.
I wanted my hepatitis C gone.
I put off treating mine.
Epclusa treats all main types of chronic hep C. Whatever your type, Epclusa could be your kind of cure.
I just found out about mine.
I knew for years. Epclusa has a 98% overall cure rate.
I had no symptoms of hepatitis C.
Mine caused liver damage.
Epclusa is only one pill, once a day, taken with or without food for 12 weeks. Before starting Epclusa, your doctor will test if you have had hepatitis B, which may flare up and could cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have had hepatitis B, other liver or kidney problems, HIV or other medical conditions, and all medicines you take, including herbal supplements. Taking amiodarone with Epclusa may cause a serious slowing of your heart rate. Common side effects include headache and tiredness. Ask your doctor today if Epclusa is your kind of cure.
Every woman's health story is different. Every woman is unique. At Upland Hills Health, we make sure your health story is all about you. to be your best at every age.
We provide comprehensive women's health services. Our team is dedicated to you.
From medical questions to checkups, trust your care to Upland Hills Health. We're just down the road, so you can be where you need to be when you need to be there. Upland Hills Health. We help write new health stories every day.
Toyota's family stretches to every corner of this country. So you can trust us to be here for you as we remain committed to supporting our community. Because the Toyota family is stronger together. This is our pledge. We are here for you now and in all the better days ahead. Our sales and service centers are open and here for you. Ride safe. Toyota.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
It's eyes to the sky across the Midwest as we go through the rest of today, especially into the afternoon and evening. Forecasters all across the Midwest are going to be watching parts of Illinois where we could see perhaps the largest threat of some strong severe thunderstorms. In fact, everywhere in red, this is known as a moderate risk of severe weather. That is level 4 out of the 5 risks that are out there. And then outside of that into Chicagoland, this is an enhanced risk that's level 3 out of 5. But this is where we're going to be watching for that chance for tornadoes and extremely large hail. As you work your way a little bit further north here in Wisconsin, we actually do have a marginal to slight risk of severe weather. So that's levels 1 and 2 there. And what we're going to be watching for is if we can get a strong thunderstorm going, it's the potential for the hail that we want to pay close attention to. That's going to be focused around Sauk City and Columbia, down through Madison and over towards the state line. Notice that tornado threat, it's incredibly low. There's a tiny little sliver down around Platteville where you might see a tornado or two later on today, but that's such a slim threat. And the same can be said when it comes to the damaging wind threat. So we are going to be watching for any showers of thunderstorms that have the chance to produce some hail later on this afternoon and evening. We had some showers of thunderstorms earlier this morning, by the way. Those have since cleared out. The showers that we had around Madison about half an hour ago, those have moved out as well. So now attention begins to turn to the warm front that's going to be lifting northward. That's right about in here. Here are temperatures right now just showing you that contrast. And as things continue to push towards the north as we go through time, with the storm system advancing eastward, well, you begin to activate showers and thunderstorms within the instability here. And right along and north of that warm front where we'll be in Madison, you'll have a chance for some severe thunderstorms as well, but those will not be as intense as what's towards the south of that. So we're watching it, but it shouldn't be a huge deal for us. Here's how things will likely play out on radar. You see how we have that cold front coming through by the time we get you towards tomorrow. This is 1 o'clock. We'll see a round of showers of thunderstorms moving through. We get a break. By 6:30, we begin to see more showers of thunderstorms developing from the west. Those will move towards the east. We'll get a break overnight. Notice temperatures spike into the upper 50s at that point. Then we start to see the wraparound moisture and the cooler temperatures coming our way headed into tomorrow. So we'll only stay in the 40s for Sunday. We're back into the 50s by the time we get you towards Monday, folks. Not only are we back into the 50s, but we are back to basking in the sunshine. It's going to be great. We'll enjoy a great couple of days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. A shower chance on Thursday, but Friday and Saturday look great as well. So we get through the turbulence today and tonight, and then it's smooth sailing.
I mean, yeah, look at it. Other than tomorrow, highs in the 50s. How exciting.
Highs in the 50s. Let's do it.
Open your window,
So,
but stay inside.
My windows have been open. I left them open last night, though. It got really cold. But my windows, it's been nice.
It has been nice.
Refreshing.
Thank you, Chris. Well, our coronavirus coverage continues all weekend long. Every morning and night, we are releasing a virus special report to keep you up to date on the latest numbers and changes in our community. You can find that on channel3000.com and on all of our social media accounts. But first this morning, we're working hard to help you smile, and we have one silver lining. This environment is doing pretty well. We will explain in a moment.
Meineke's Madison locations are still open during the COVID-19 pandemic. Call any of our 4 locations for open hours and to schedule your appointment. Please be patient as we take the necessary precautions to consider your health and safety while scheduling appointments. Meineke, doing car care right.
Hi, I'm Travis Ganser. Looking to update your bath, shower, or your entire bathroom? Ganser has the answer with Bath Creations by Ganser Company. We know you're busy. Give us 80 minutes for 80 years to make a smart decision on your bath remodel.
Let us help you find the bath of your dreams. Schedule your free in-home consultation or visit our beautiful showroom on the Beltline.
Remember, Ganser has the answer. A local family-owned business of 4 generations.
Ganser, that's the answer.
Coming together makes us stronger. And Ford is built to lend a hand, especially now, with 6-month payment relief. Buy a new Ford. We'll defer 3 payments and make 3 payments for peace of mind up to 6 months. Shop at Ford.com or contact your Ford dealer to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. You have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you.
Let's see. Why do professional builders and remodelers choose nuns? Looks to be reason number 245. Wow. Maybe it's that nuns takes care of just about everything. Oof. Yeah. That might not be the case when you shop online. So, why should you choose nuns? Well, isn't it obvious? Nuns. Kitchen, bath, and flooring.
Here at Weedman Lawn Care, we believe that your lawn should be a place where memories are made, a source of pride, relaxation, and fun for the whole family. That's why we proudly offer a child and pet-friendly program, so you can enjoy a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn without sacrificing peace of mind.
Our program offers effective, targeted weed control, and our golf course quality fertilizer creates a beautiful outdoor space. Don't your kids and grandkids deserve a Weedman lawn? Trust the lawn care experts. Trust Weedman.
When cravings come on strong, be stronger with Nicorette Coated Ice Mint, layered with flavor. It's the first and only coated nicotine lozenge for an amazing taste that outlasts your craving. Nicorette Ice Mint.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, I'm just so pumped we got all this McDonald's at such a great price.
Mix and match a cheeseburger and McChicken. Any 2 for just $2.
Get the facts with Reality Check, only on News 3 Now.
My mom watched the last hour, and she said, you and Chris are too close to each other. So here we are.
We had to separate
Here you go, Mom.
There we go.
Well, we are trying really hard to find the silver lining amidst all that's going on, and one of the positives comes in terms of the environment.
The pandemic is having some positive effects on cities around the world. Cindy Palm reports from London.
The world-famous canals in Venice are usually teeming with tourists in gondolas. But now that the Italian government closed the country to visitors and told residents to stay home to slow the spread of COVID-19, the usual murky waters have turned crystal clear. The canal is definitely clearer, this resident says. Small fish can even be spotted swimming beneath the surface. Pollution is dropping rapidly in cities around the world. In New York, researchers saw carbon emissions from cars and trucks fall nearly 50% compared to this time last year. How surprised were you about this drastic decline in pollution?
So we were really surprised. That's happened over the past week. It will be interesting to see if that continues.
In China, satellite images show a 40% drop in air pollution in major cities after authorities issued travel bans and closed factories.
I think a lot of people only now appreciate how clean cities can be, and it's up to us to demand what we want from our governments in coming back to going to keep it clean.
But climate analysts warn the dip in pollution is likely temporary.
As the outbreak gets more under control and economic activity comes back up, we'll see these emissions rise again.
But for now, experts say the positive news about pollution may be one of the only silver linings to the growing pandemic. Cindy Palm, CBS News, London.
Well, environmentalists warn that when businesses are able to open, countries like China will be focused on restarting the economy, and that could cause more pollution. This coronavirus is like impacting so many things, so it's really interesting to kind of see where it all plays out.
Yeah, we were watching a package earlier on the CBS show where we thought it was interesting because the rodents were running out of food because humans weren't out not dropping the food.
Yeah.
So that's something interesting.
So tell us about the weather. I'm over hearing about coronavirus for the moment.
We're going to be tracking some showers and thunderstorms as we head into the afternoon. We have an alert day in the forecast. That's because some of the thunderstorms could produce large hail. Once we get through this afternoon and the showers tomorrow, it's smooth sailing into next week.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you for watching.